Hello, I'm University of Minnesota President Bob Brunix, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you back to another exciting academic year on the Twin Cities campus of the University of Minnesota. Along with the state of Minnesota, about 2,500 people helped us build this magnificent facility, TCF Bank Stadium, but they did much more. They contributed about $70 million to student scholarships and academic priorities of the University of Minnesota. We're bringing Gopher Football back to the University of Minnesota campus where it rightfully belongs. Let's take a look around.
For the first time in nearly 30 years, Golden Gopher Football is heading back to campus in TCF Bank Stadium, a facility that is truly Minnesota's stadium.
It's Minnesotan because we remember Memorial Stadium. We have the brick, we have the arches, we have the horseshoe in the open end, and we have what really is Minnesotan.
Athletics Director Joel Maturi will be there with 50,000 other Gopher fans on September 12, 2009 for the first ever kickoff in TCF Bank Stadium. And while Gopher Football will be a big part of what happens on the field, the new stadium will be home to countless other aspects of campus life.
Kinesiology classes, intramural and rec sports will use this on a daily basis.
And the students in those classes, clubs, and programs can't wait to get their feet on the turf.
I'm with the Minnesota women's lacrosse team, so I'll be using the stadium for practices.
As an employee of the rec sports, I'm going to be managing the day-to-day sports. We're going to be running soccer and flag football out here at the stadium.
My coach, she started crying when she heard we were going to be able to practice here. This is going to be huge for our club.
Club sports like lacrosse and intramural sports like soccer and football will be moving from muddy fields on the outskirts of campus to one of the best college stadiums in the country.
We're at Bierman Fields over on the northern part of campus. Older fields, no grass, dirt, older venues, so this is a nice change of pace.
Student committees were formed in the years leading up to the stadium's opening to assure that everyone has a chance to use the facility, even if they never see a football game from the stands.
I honestly think that this stadium will change the culture on campus. More of a community feel, I think more spirit for the University of Minnesota, and just pride that people take in having this great facility and, you know, wearing the maroon and gold.
The stadium will also be home to the pride of Minnesota, the university's marching band. For decades, the band had been operating out of the Northrop basement. Now, they have a 20,000 square foot facility in TCF Bank Stadium.
And they really are what differentiate professional sports and collegiate sports, our band, and we're thankful to them, and we're glad that they could be here housed permanently.
So what if you're not a student, a parent of a student, or a football fan? That doesn't mean you won't be using TCF Bank Stadium sometime in the near future.
In 2016, if Chicago were to get the Olympics, there will be Olympic soccer games played here. And you know what, we're working on an outdoor hockey game, and I know that excites Minnesotans as well. So a lot of events and activities will take place here at TCF Bank Stadium.
Long before the stadium opened, it was already making an impact as Minnesota's stadium.
Very few people are ever going to be able to say that they were able to build the stadium and then come and watch their favorite team play.
Tom Wieringa is a plumber who worked on TCF Bank Stadium, part of an enormous, almost entirely Minnesota-based workforce that built the new home of the Gophers.
Most of the companies and the people that worked on this stadium are from the state of Minnesota, and you know, to us that's important.
In tough economic times, the stadium meant work for people like Wieringa.
I was actually able to buy a house because I was able to stay employed for the time. To be honest, I don't know if I would have been able to buy a house. I don't mean to be that serious, but honest to God, that's it.
The project took place thanks to the hard work of Minnesotans, university officials, and the generosity of Gopher supporters everywhere.
We've honored and recognized all of the 87 counties that are on the outside of this building, and we did that because everyone has contributed to it. And we exceeded our goal of raising $86 million, and in this challenging time, that's quite a feat and quite an accomplishment. And I'm thankful to certainly TCF Bank, thankful to the Shakopee, Midwakot, and Sioux, thankful to the many veterans and others and our donors who have made this a reality.
A reality that is Minnesota's stadium.
Fall is an exciting time at the University of Minnesota. It's the beginning of a new academic year. I've been at the University of Minnesota for 40 years, and this feeling never gets old. Welcome back to the fall semester of the University of Minnesota, and we all hope to see you cheering the Gophers on to victory in TCF Bank Stadium.